This is Outlandish Zicky Dice, and you're watching the best of old school and new school. This is the Nation Network. Outlandish.
IWF International Wrestling Federation.
From Universal Studios, Florida, the home of Earthquake, Confrontation, E.T., Back to the Future, and now plays host to the International Wrestling Federation from Soundstage 23, Universal Studios, Florida, where you can ride the movies and see the superstars of professional wrestling.
All right, wrestling fans, welcome, and this one's getting right to work here. The Dynamite Express being jumped by Bolt, Slammer, and Jammer. Wasting no time at all as we get ready to kick things off. Joining me here in the broadcast booth, making his debut, and I think it's safe to say that you have a reputation that precedes you, but we welcome Nasty Ronnie.
You know, you say my reputation precedes me like it's a bad thing. I've got a reputation because I take care of business. You're going to find out later tonight. I am the man who's in charge, the man with the plan, and I've got the Nasty organization, and we're going to teach you people around here a thing or two.
Jammer right now going to work on Rockin' Randy Rhodes. Has him in the corner. Here comes a double team. These two teams have been battling it out for some time now.
Well, I'm always looking for new talent. Right now, I got to tell you, Slammer and Jammer, I like what I see. I like what I see.
Taking Randy Rhodes over to the turnbuckle now, head first. Fans, later tonight, we will see the return of Floor to the IWF. He's been serving a 2-week suspension. He's on a 60-day probationary period. Big super kick right there by Rockin' Randy. Both of these teams looking for a big victory here because everyone gunning for the current tag team champions of Odessa Slim and Chubby MC.
Well, when I tell you that I've got the Nasty organization, trust me, we've got dibs on those tag team titles as well. We're going to have all the gold. That's something you can take to the bank.
Slammer comes in. Big size and weight difference.
You say the man's fat?
No, I'm saying he's got a size advantage over both members of the Dynamite Express. Heck, you could probably put both of them out there together and he'd have a weight advantage.
Well, if I didn't know better, I think you were saying he's fat, and I don't think that's cool.
Definitely not. Tag made. Jammer comes in, puts a boot to the lower back. Randy Fuller now is in trouble. These two guys set the pace early on. There's a clothesline. Oh, man. These teams have exchanged wins over many weeks now. Nothing really settled. And again, there seems to be a question as to which team here in the IWF should be the next in line for the Tag Team Championship.
I don't think there's any question whatsoever. As far as I'm concerned, any team that's in the Nasty organization, that's the next contender and the next champion. Just a matter of when.
Want to send a shout out to everybody joining us here live on the Nation Network. Andrew Roberts in the house. Judd is here. Hot Shit joining us as well. Welcome aboard.
Can you say that?
Well, yeah, we can say that. Clothesline sends him over the top rope. And now Randy Rhodes pulled into the ring. Once again, over the top and out to the floor he goes. Oh, nice move right there. Fuller's going to get him. Shoulders are down. Will that be enough for a pin? He kicked out right away.
Well, real nice and all that, good moves. Got himself in a situation where he had a pin attempt, but he couldn't finish the job. And at the end of the day, that's how you get paid. You got to be able to put it away. He couldn't do it. Unlike my guys.
Brainbuster. Fuller's in a lot of trouble now. Jammer going for the cover. His foot's under the bottom rope. Referee didn't see it.
Well, referee can't count what he doesn't see. That's just the way it is sometimes.
And now Fuller. Oh, my goodness, he's got him up. And a Samoan drop by Randy Fuller. I can't believe it. Look at this power slam. Where's he getting this from?
Well, there's a lot of leverage being used there, and I give him credit for that. You'd have to be able to do it that way. Size and strength-wise, he can't just lift a man like that up, but he uses his own momentum against him. But look how quickly that doesn't matter anymore.
Slammer is in control. Rockin' Randy Rhodes into the corner. Here comes the tag. And once again, the double team by the team that would be considered the #1 contenders. Oh, and look at this. Randy has the shoulders down. Look at the back of Rockin' Randy Rhodes from the damage taken here tonight.
Yeah, he's definitely feeling the pain, no doubt about that. The burn, as they say, is real.
We welcome Juan Cordero here to the Nation Network. Thank you for joining us. This is the IWF. Lots of action coming your way tonight. We understand the IWF Heavyweight Champion is in the building tonight. Oh, there's a double team. Oh, what an execution right there. Making up for the side. Oh, wait a minute. What's going on? Fuller to the top rope. There's no way he's going to make the distance.
Well, that was very ambitious, but it didn't pay off.
Well, he got him on this one. And suddenly the Dynamite Express starting to look pretty good in this one.
Well, they survived the early storm. Now the question is, can they come out the other side?
Senton. And a save made by Fuller. Slammer and Jammer just taking their time here. Handing out a lot of punishment. Now from the top rope. He decides to get down. He saw Fuller was coming over. He's going to knock him off that perch. And now rolls down across the knee. Gutbuster. Rockin' Randy's in trouble. Big splash, and that will be it for sure. There's no kicking out of that one. He does! Jammer can't believe it. Or Slammer, I beg your pardon. And this crowd here at Studio 23, Universal Studios in Orlando, on their feet, having one hell of a night. Big move right there by Rockin' Randy. Will have it up for another 2 count.
Well, I got to say, both of these teams are putting on one hell of a fight. I'm enjoying the match. And I'm also taking some mental notes because sooner or later, my guys are going to get in there. And it's going to be against one of these two teams most likely.
Well, I understand we're going to be seeing a couple of the members tonight of the Nasty Organization.
That's right. You're going to have to end up covering the commentary without me. And the only reason I'm here, quite honestly, is I've heard you. You suck.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
No problem.
Slammer on the top rope again. Randy Rhodes got caught with a double axe handle to the head, and that's going to be it. I can't imagine he's going to kick out again. He does not. Slammer and Jammer getting the big victory here tonight. An impressive win indeed, and if that doesn't make you the #1 contenders, I don't know what does. Stick around, fans. Plenty of action to come here. This is the IWF on the Nation Network.
You have what it takes to become a professional wrestler. Become part of the fast-paced, slam-bam world of professional wrestling by joining the official IWF Training Center. Learn training and conditioning methods from professionals and find out what it takes to become a superstar in pro wrestling. You have tried the rest, so learn from the best at the IWF Training Center by calling area code 407-438-6411. Area code 407-438-6411. 411. Don't miss it. Be there. 407-438-6411. Area code 407-438-6411. Area code 407-438-6411. Area code 407-438-6411. Don't miss it. Be there. 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 407-438-6411. Don't miss it.
Oh, ladies and gentlemen, the return of 4. He's been out for 2 weeks, so he's got something on his mind.
For many months now, I have led all of you on my back to the promised land here in the IWF. But tonight, I come here with a message. Not necessarily a message that I want to share, but one that I have to share. Because the fact is, I've been told by the owner of the IWF, Mr. Eddie Mansfield, that I had to come out and make a public apology for my actions 1 month ago. Now, many of you already know what I'm talking about. I showed up on XWF television and I attacked and I brutalized and I beat down one Jerry the King Lawler, and everyone's wondering why. Well, the fact is, the IWF was here at Universal Studios long before the XWF decided to come in the door. And as far as I'm concerned, you are trespassing on our property. You're dividing the fan base, and you're taking money from my pocket, and you are going to do serious damage to the future of the IWF if left unopposed. But I've been told that I need to stand down. 4 has never stood down before. Mr. Mansfield, you want an apology? Here it is. To the XWF, to the XWF fans, and to you, Mr. Lawler, in whatever hospital bed you may be laid in right now, I apologize. I apologize that I didn't take each and every one of you out, and I only took one. As far as Thor is concerned, you are in no man's land. And when you cross into no man's land, you deal with me. So I sent a message, and that's what it was, a message. Don't push us. Don't push me. Because I promise you will not like what happens next. The power of Thor has no limitation, and it will be hammer time.
Well, there we hear from one of the top contenders here in the IWF. 4 has returned. He's got a $6,000 security bond that he had to place just to stay here in the IWF.
Hi, it's me, Antonio Banderas. When I use my Bosch fridge, it makes me feel different. It makes me feel like Antonio Banderas.
Well, I hear you, brother. Because when I use my Bosch power tools, I feel like the Macho Man Randy Savage. You dig it?
I do dig it, Randy.
We're back! Powerful power tools.
Phenomenal appliances.
Rotary hammers.
Dishwashers.
Mighty sauce.
Induction cooktops.
Randy! Coming! Impact drivers.
Refrigerators.
Watch this. Elbow! The more you Bosch, the more you feel like a Bosch.
All right, fans, we are back after hearing from 4.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from New York, weighing in at 230 pounds, Cliff Anderson!
Well, I'm guessing our ring announcer must be a friend of yours because he can't get anything right either. Minneapolis, Minnesota, that's where this man is from. I happen to know. I do my homework around here.
Well, you are correct. Maybe you're reading off the wrong cue cards, I'm not sure, but you are correct. Want to welcome Retro Wrestling here to the stream as well. Prime Time's in the house. Welcome, everyone. This is going to be a tremendous match as we see another debuting superstar here in the IWF. A man who doesn't even need an introduction, Lance Von Erich.
Weighing in at 228 pounds, Lance Von Erich.
The very distant cousin of the Von Erich brothers. Lance Von Erich, of course, was a household name in WCCW back in the day, and now here in the IWF, going to try his hand going up against Cliff Anderson. That's one hell of a opportunity to kick things off for him here in the IWF.
Well, especially because Cliff Anderson right now is the man that is hunting down Blackjack Mulligan in that IWF Heavyweight Championship, and I believe it's only a matter of time before he gets that.
Oh, man, what a move to start this thing off. You've got to be kidding. Lance Von Erich has got this crowd right out of their seats, and Cliff Anderson might be done.
Well, he definitely caught him. Those two springboard moves especially, man, he really went up in the air, crashing down.
Anderson better figure out something and do it quickly. Wait a minute, what's happening here? He's got a kendo stick. Going to work on him.
Did I miss something?
Oh, apparently he's going to debut in a no DQ match. Cliff Anderson was trying to bear hug. That didn't happen. And get off the springboards from the middle rope. Forearm connecting. Cliff Anderson is out. 3 and oh no! Somehow, I feel like the referee pulled up a little early on that third count.
Yeah, I'll admit it was very close, but referee's judgment has to matter for something.
Oh, Anderson just caught Lance off the top rope, and perhaps now he'll be able to turn the tempo of this one around a little bit as they exchange blows now in the middle of the ring. Back and forth they go. Cliff Anderson says, give it to me, bring what you got. And now they are going to town in the middle of the ring, exchanging blows. Another springboard connecting.
Cliff Anderson, he's been taking a lot of punishment in this one, and look at this. That's what he's supposed to be about, Eric. What is he doing with all these weapons? I thought he'd be able to wrestle.
Well, if you're going to make it legal, which apparently they agreed to do, Cliff Anderson is having one hell of a night. Somewhere Blackjack Mulligan's got to be watching this one. It slams him on the chair. Now what? There's Blackjack Mulligan now. The IWF champion hits the ring and now goes right after him. It's no DQ.
Oh, this is really fair. 2 against 1.
And again down on that steel chair. Mulligan now has got the kendo stick and breaks it across the chest.
Oh, yeah, this is real good. You're going to get a win like this.
Lance hooking the leg. Referee has to get there. There's 2. Oh, he got the win. What a debut.
What a debut. You got to be kidding. What a farce. How could anyone be happy with that?
Oh, my goodness. Lance Von Erich sets the table tonight at the expense of Cliff Anderson. Anderson is going to be hot. Fans will be back with plenty more action, including the Nasty Organization later on. Stay with us.
Well, let me tell everybody something. America is back. 2024 was a great year. And in 2025, we made the decision to make America great again. And what better way? With real American beer. We're bringing America back together in 2025 with real American beer. So what you gonna do with real American beer and all my Hulkamaniacs run wild on you?
baby. Chubby MC. You and Odessa Slimly over here taking on the world here on the IWF as a tag team champions, baby. And the people out there, they're coming after us one after another team, baby. But they can't get the job done, baby.
Well, I got to tell you right now, I know exactly what they're coming after. They're coming after the gold, baby. They want what you got. They want what I got, but they ain't getting none of it. I don't care who we talking about. Talking about the Long Riders, talking about the Demolition, and now we got this nasty organization.
Ooh, baby, I tell you, the only thing nasty about the nasty organization, as far as I can tell, is their breath. So don't think you're going to get in our way, because we be funky all night long, baby. And we are going to prove to you why we are the tag team champions. Ebony and Ivory, we can't be defeated, no. It's only basic math. Two of us will beat any of you.
There's only one man who can tell the world all that goes on in pro wrestling.
I'm Captain Lou, and I'm talking to you about the world of pro wrestling. Call me. I'm telling you. This number's for you. Mom, you raised a great son.
There'll be no more calls for you, Lou. My boys and I are taking you in. Get it. Come on.
I got a right to make one phone call, and so do you.
Lou Albano's Wrestling Hotline, available until further notice or a hearing. Call now, $1.50 for the first minute, 35 cents each additional minute.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Honolulu, Hawaii, weighing in at 232 pounds, Danny Brown.
All right, Danny Brown heading towards the ring, and he is going to be going up against one half of the tag team champions. We heard from them just moments ago. Odessa Slim had some thoughts about you and your organization.
You know what? Real funny guy, that Odessa Slim. He reminds me of someone. Can't quite put my finger on it. But that's all right, because we're going to put more than a finger on you. Wait till you see the nasty organization in action. Then you're going to regret those words as we shove them back down your throat.
And here comes the man we just heard from moments ago, Chubby MC, one half of the tag team champions right here.
And his opponent from New York, weighing in at 230 pounds, one half of the International Wrestling Tag Team Champions.
You know what? I'll give this guy a little bit of credit. He calls himself Chubby MC. No false advertising there, is there? But what's with Odessa Slim? There ain't nothing slim about him.
It sounds like you might still be a little upset about some of the comments he made about you and your team.
Enjoy the moment. Enjoy the moment. And that goes to him as well, because we're about to make a statement here tonight, and you will all be remembered it long after this evening. The longest journey begins with the first step, and tonight we take the first step. Believe that.
Shout out to Wolfman joining us here live tonight on the Nation Network. As Odessa Slim steps through the ropes. A lot of teams out there would love to get the opportunity to take a crack at those championship titles.
Well, you're going to add one more to that list later on tonight, but guess what? You won't have to add one more, because we're going to jump right to the top of the line. We're going to be the first ones. We're going to be there, and we are going to take everybody else out, including Chubby MC in the big mouth Odessa Slim.
Bell sounds, action's underway, and these two lock up in the middle of the ring. And surprisingly, Denny Brown getting the advantage, backing Chubby MC into the corner. Will we get a clean break? More or less. Denny Brown going to work right now. Oh, he got caught with the back elbow that time. There's a big roundhouse right hand. And Chubby drops him on the back of his neck, and that looks like it may have done some damage.
Well, the human body and the anatomy is not meant to bend in certain directions, and it's certainly not meant to take impact the way he just did on that neck.
Denny Brown and the Nuclear Assassin have been back and forth in battle after battle. That American Heritage Championship still held on to by the Nuclear Assassin.
That Nuclear Assassin, he's one of the guys that I've been scouting since I realized I was going to come here. And I got to tell you, I like what I see in him. I like it a lot.
Well, I bet you do. You probably like the fact that he has gold.
That's attractive. I'm not going to lie. I'm not going to pretend it's not. But he's got a mean streak. Maybe even a nasty streak.
And they exchange blows, and look at this. The size advantage definitely going to go to Chubby, and I think he's going to have a heavier punch. Oh, there's a clothesline, and just drops Denny Brown. And now he's got the pinch, going to work on the nerves. And Denny able to escape that time. He's got Chubby rolled over. What's he got in mind here? Getting him back to his feet. I don't know if that's a smart move. Keep him on his back.
Denny Brown was running the ropes and he ran out of gas is the way it looked to me.
Once again, lines him up. Oh, knee right to the head. As Denny Brown now gets situated up on the top turnbuckle. Comes off. Oh, and he caught him. Double knees to the back of the head. Odessa Slim is hurt.
Well, Denny Brown doing a smart thing in this match. He's making up for what he doesn't have with what he does have, and that quickness is what he has.
Pile driver on the floor. Oh, Denny Brown going deep into the bag of tricks. Normally, he's a guy who sticks within the rules. I thought we might actually see a little bit more of a scientific match between these two.
Really? Chubby MC, you thought you were going to see a scientific match out of Chubby MC?
Well, stranger things have happened. I certainly wasn't expecting pile drivers on the floor.
Well, you know what? You mentioned that Denny's been in the ring with the Nuclear Assassin a lot lately. The Nuclear Assassin will bring that out of you.
Oh, look at this. Almost a camel clutch, and now they exchange blows. Hit for hit. Referee better get control of the action here as Denny Brown tries to slide away. And I think Denny's had enough. Denny Brown, where's he going? Oh, he's going back to the locker room. He's had enough. Oh, there's the assassin. The assassin is here.
Just when you thought it was safe to leave the ring.
And Denny Brown walks right into it. Chubby MC going for the cover. And barely getting that shoulder off that canvas. Might be the chart buster. Let's see if he can hit it. Has him up. Good Lord. He got him.
We've never seen anybody kick out of this, have you?
No, and I don't think we're going to. The chart buster connecting, and Denny pulls himself out of the ring.
Here is your winner.
What a victory it was indeed for Chubby MC. We'll be back, and we're going to be seeing the Nasty Organization in action.
Boo all you want. All I see are dollar signs. The overcharger can charge for expensive car repairs because your warranty expired and there's nothing you can do about it. And overcharging, your days are done. Woo! The Ninja Boys teamed up with Car Shield, the Bill Lauren, mechanic of your choosing, Auto Avenger, and we're treating bullies like him to a buffet of, woo! Car shield cars go farther. Woo!
All right, fans, we are back. I'm on my own now. Nasty Ronnie gone into the back and getting his guys together. We're going to see who he's got as the Long Riders head out to the ring.
Combined weight of 490 pounds. And
Shout out to Lil Mayo joining us here on the Nation Network for the IWF. Kip Winchester heading up to the ropes. Brett Colt as well, and they're going to have to deal with the debut of the Nasty organization. I can tell you, I've been spending the night here with Nasty Ronnie, and if these guys are representation to him.
and their opponents at a combined
Oh, look at this.
6 pounds. Mondo Clyde. And
The Mongolian Stomper. And Mondo Clean. These are guys who have also got reputations that precede them. Soundstage 23 here at Universal Studios, Orlando, Florida. It won't be the same after this, I bet you. I see a look of concern on the face of the Long Riders. I don't know if they bargained for this. Shout out to Corey Andrews joining us here live on the Nation Network. Referee calls for the bell and action's underway.
Well, action's underway and the music's still underway as well.
Well, it's a 2K miracle, ladies and gentlemen. Perhaps they're just testing things out for New Jack. Mondo Clean, headbutt to the back of the head. Kip Winchester is in trouble. Big knee strike upside the temple. This Mondo Clean, he is a beast. The Stomper on the apron. What is he doing? Walking him over. Normally you want to cut the ring in half. He's actually bringing Kip over to his tag team partner. Tag is made, and now Brett Colt comes in. Stiff shot has no effect on Mondo. Again, doesn't make him budge. Kip's starting to realize that his partner may have gotten himself in too deep. Mondo has that leg over the ropes and now stretching out the ligaments. Head first. Oh, he fell through the ropes all the way to the floor. What a move. This match is chaotic, ladies and gentlemen. We knew it was going to be nasty, but I don't know that we were planning on this. History-making night here. Soundstage 23 at Universal of Orlando. Stomping away. Still have not seen the Stomper yet. He's waiting patiently for the opportunity, although right now Mondo doesn't seem to need any help. He is taking on both members of the Long Riders pretty well by himself. Big right hand stuns him. Brett Colt goes for the ride off the top and now going for the cover. Mondo, he might do this all by himself. There's a 1 count. Mondo Clean stays in. Has him up. Power bomb in the corner. The back of his head struck the bottom turnbuckle. He might be in a lot of trouble. Kip Winchester. You can't be at 100% after that one. Another power bomb. Mondo Clean has done it all himself thus far. And we're going to finally get our look at the Stomper. Double team, nicely done. Well, you may not like them, but I can tell. Oh, look at us using the ropes. Referee saw that and waves it off. Nasty Ronnie. Hand-picking people that are going to represent. And believe me, these guys are nasty in their own right. Choking him out now. Winchester is in the corner, and he is far away from his tag team partner. Overhead chop to the head. The Stomper driving the knee. And Kip Winchester is in a whole lot of trouble now. He's tied up in that corner, and they are not giving him a moment. I'll tell you right now, the Nasty organization has dominated this match from the opening bell. It has not even been close. I can't imagine what it would take for the Long Riders to pull out a victory at this point. Oh, and he's going to try and draw a submission. I believe the referee called it off. Foot might have been in the ropes. And now Winchester comes up with a series of kicks, but they have no effect. Mondo Clean has the... Oh, hold on just a moment. Tremendous move right there by Kip Winchester. But he cannot follow it up. Look at Mondo. Just keeps on walking through the punishment as if nothing happened. Winchester, the look on his face, he knew bad things were coming his way. Severe power bomb. He's barely standing upright at this point. Inverted atomic knee drop, and that'll get anyone's attention. Mondo Clean just keeps on coming. He is like the Terminator. To the ropes, back down front, drop down by the big man, comes up with a boot to the midsection. Lighting up the chest of Kip Winchester. And now finally, perhaps the Long Riders are going to, nope, not going to happen. He baited him in there. Mondo, German suplex, good Lord, how much more can he take? I mean, at this point, I think they could have put him away if they really wanted to. I'm not so sure that Nasty Ronnie doesn't want them to drag these guys through this a little longer. This does appear to be a statement match at this point. Long Riders had been considered one of the top contenders, but after this showing, I'm not so sure. They may be at the bottom of the ladder working their way back up to the top. The chops, the kicks. Small package out of nowhere. He might have surprised him here. Couldn't even hold him for the 1 count, however. Mondo Clean able to kick out very quickly from the small package, but he is in the wrong part of town right now. You don't want to be that close to your opponents. Tag made. Brett Colt comes through the ropes. Gonna see if he can have some better luck than the last time he was in there. And there's a DDT, and Mondo's in trouble. Do I detect the look of concern on the face of Nasty Ronnie following that big power bomb? That was a 2 count, and just like that, almost an upset. Big clothesline, oh my word! They pulled it off! I don't believe it! Oh, Nasty Ronnie is gonna be livid! How in the world did they get a victory out of that one? The Long Riders, ladies and gentlemen, pull it out. Thank you so much for joining us here, ladies and gentlemen. This has been IWF Wrestling. We'll see you again next week.